Problem and solution: waste segregation and composting. There are a number of probable solutions to the issue of air pollution, but that would require us to look into the area of the causal factors. Instead of going for umbrella reforms, we can very well focus on solutions to problems that arise from a given sector that, among many, contributes to air pollution. The case of waste disposal is one such issue. Now, all of us have some idea about the need to segregate waste, as it is a common practice in our homes, schools, and even some localities. We segregate wastes into separate bins and then they are collected from that point. Regularly, we find our bins empty and again dispose of new garbage or waste there. What happens to the waste once it is collected by the municipality? It needs to be disposed of, done away with. The disposal methods may vary from incineration, or what is better understood as burning of waste, using up landfills, which might be open dump yards, ocean dumping, animal feeding, deep well injection, to name a few. But they involve different amount of issues and risks. For example, burning of waste reduces its volume by about 90%. Great, right? But this cannot be a complete method of waste disposal, as glass, metals, and ashes remain as residue in this process, and they are disposed of into sanitary landfills. Moreover, these involve a hefty release of greenhouse gases responsible for climate change and several other ecosystem imbalances. Composting, the suggested alternative, is certainly not a foolproof method. For example, it requires a long period of time, releases offensive odor, involves long periods of mineralization, may involve pathogens that can survive extremely high temperatures called as thermotolerant pathogens, may be part of the compost, which in turn may lack certain nutrients. Its benefits include the prevention of pollution of underground water sources, being rich in plant growth promoting organisms and nutrients. The compost also increases agricultural productivity and ensures that there is enough food for the population, which is known as food security. Apart from these, compost can be used as bioremedies and increases soil biodiversity by attracting different insects, bacteria, and fungi. Overall, the benefit it provides as a fertilizer far exceeds that of synthetic ones. Composting can be achieved by various methods, of which a few are India Bangalore, India Indoor Composting, Vessel Composting, Windrow Composting, Vermicomposting, Sheet Composting, Static Composting, and Berkeley Rapid Composting. Have you ever noticed what happens to the leaves that fall off the plants in your garden? What does the gardener do with these organic materials that are generated as waste in the process of gardening? Instead of collecting them separately, they till them into the soil of the garden using rakes. This is similar to the process of sheet composting. Instead of carrying out the same in containers, the composting of organic waste is carried out on the soil itself by layering them out into thin layers using spades and forks and decomposing them through the use of water.